Welcome back, everyone. We are live. It is late Saturday night, aka early Sunday morning, and I'd be shocked if we get some people hopping on at this hour, so I don't expect it. But welcome, everyone. If you are watching this, whether you're on the live version or the replay, I just wanted to do a super quick update in where we stand right now with the newest and most bold Social Security proposal that we have covered so far. This one hopefully will make traction. I think it's really the best out of all the Social Security proposals that we've covered over the last year or two. And I think you guys really like it, and I know a lot of people are excited about it, especially if it makes any headway. But I want to do a quick update all around about it and what exactly it entails and where we stand right now. So with that being said, let's get started and dive right in. But before we do, if you guys are watching the live chat right now or even the replay, you guys can comment down below where you're tuning in from. Let us know your city, state, location, whatever you want to tell us. Let us know in the live chat there or in the comment section, and we will get the ball rolling. Hello everyone. Good to have you on. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. Fantastic. Alrighty. And of course, make sure that you give this live video a tremendous thumbs up. Smash the like button. If it gets to 500 likes, we will do a cash giveaway where we give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. And if you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on. Once we get 20,000 subscribers, we will do another cash giveaway. We'll give away double the amount of cash that we gave away, 10K, and you'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway. So with that being said, let's get started and dive right in. So it is the newest Social Security proposal by two very bodacious lawmakers, and they really want to see wonders done for the American people and our elderly with this proposal. They're hoping for the best here. Just want to make sure that we are good as far as no glitches. When I go to my screen, we're good. Okay, just want to make sure. As we haven't done a live video in quite some time, folks. Last time we did a live video was probably 2-3 months ago at this point, so we've done mostly pre-recorded. Alrighty, so this new bill could potentially give seniors a couple $1,000s extra annually per year. And these benefits would come if this recently introduced bill to Congress wins approval, something that seniors would no doubt welcome as a surging inflation pandemic of its own wipes out their annual cost of living increases. So it's called the Social Security Expansion Act, or the SSEA, and it was introduced on June 9th by U.S. Representative Peter DeFazio, Democrat from Oregon, as well as U.S. Senator Bernie Sanders, Independent from Vermont. And under the terms of this bill, anyone who is currently a Social Security recipient or will turn 62 in the year 2023 would receive an extra $200 in each monthly check. So that's fantastic, and this bill would be a miracle for seniors, and it's super timely, of course, for a couple reasons. Number one, it follows a SSA announcement, Social Security, earlier this month that Americans will stop receiving their full Social Security benefits in about 13 years without actions to bolster the program. Now, that may sound alarming, but just so you understand, what that essentially means is the trust fund for the SSA could potentially run dry within about a decade. A little bit over, or it could happen sooner, depending on how much money is being printed and how much money is in the economy and inflation and how much money is getting added to Social Security every year. Bunch of factors, but that's a rough estimate, but it could be accurate. And just so you know, there are other funds out there. It's not like this trust fund is the only fund that would potentially provide for seniors. So, take those headlines with a grain of salt. Don't necessarily believe to a pin everything that you read online. But it could very well happen, and unfortunately what that could mean is benefit cuts down the road in order to keep being able to pay seniors and keep that steady flow of monthly checks on the output. So just so you understand, that is unfortunately something that we have covered. It's not the best news, but the good news is that there are proposals and lawmakers still fighting for seniors, the American people, to get something done. It also comes, obviously, during a period of historically high inflation that has particularly a big impact on seniors living on fixed incomes, many of whom rely solely on Social Security payments. Now, if you look at the new jobs data, right, and you look at the recent data over the last year or two, you would see that a lot of seniors are going back to work. Many seniors have been retired for 10, 15, 20 years in some cases, and they're actually going back to work now in numbers that we've never seen before, and that's because of this inflation. Inflation is a pandemic of its own. Unfortunately, it is truly taking a toll on seniors. It's really exacerbated when it comes to the elderly and disabled. Inflation truly harms them the most because, unfortunately, they have no other income potential. They have to rely solely on the government, and it's not like they could double their income overnight. So, with that being said, seniors are truly feeling the bear of the brunt, and that's why we really need something to be done, and for seniors to get a lot higher payments and has to keep up with the rate of inflation. And so, on that note, this year's Social Security COLA, or cost of living adjustment, is only 5.9%, and based on the inflation figures just in the last few months, that 5.9% was immediately eroded within a matter of 60, 90 days because of the new inflation data that came subsequently after that 5.9% COLA adjustment. Since then, inflation has pushed well above 8%. It means that Social Security recipients today are actually losing money. And even if they're able to save some money, even if they're able to have some money at the end of the month, which most seniors are not, that money is also losing value to sitting in a bank because the banks pay you today less than 1% or maybe 0.2%. And so even if you're able to save a few dollars, it means absolutely nothing because of what the banks pay compared to inflation today. The new bill does aim, though, to ease the financial strain by boosting each recipient's monthly check. The average monthly Social Security check right now is about $1,658, meaning a $200 increase would represent a 12% boost. Not too shabby. That's pushing closer to $2,000 a month. And if this bill, should it pass, according to Martha Shedden, who is the president of the National Association of Registered Social Security Analysts, she had said, quote, many seniors rely on Social Security for the majority, if not all, of their income. $200 a month can make a significant difference for many people. So true. Folks, I'm just curious what kind of Social Security payments you receive. Is it on average? Is it below average? Is it above average? Let us know in the live chat if you're watching right now, as well as the comment section. I'm curious to hear. In addition to boosting the monthly payment, the bill would also make several changes to the program itself. So it doesn't just provide more money back into the pockets of the American people and give money to seniors, but it also has other areas and a very expansive, comprehensive omnibus package that would ultimately make Social Security a lot more inclusive, involve more people, and really update and revamp the program. So in addition to that boost, the bill would also make these changes, of one being to the base of the annual COLA of the Consumer Price Index for the elderly. So instead of the Consumer Price Index for the urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, which is how COLA is currently calculated, instead it would use the CPIE, which is a lot more accurate representation because seniors have other expenses such as medical and other living expenses that a middle-aged or younger person may not face. And so using that specific index would ultimately, hopefully, keep up with that pace of inflation and put more money into the pockets of the elderly and our seniors. Another change would be adding more funding by applying the Social Security payroll tax on all income above $250,000, $250,000. Currently, earnings above $147,000 aren't subject to the Social Security tax, which means that people that make multiple six figures, not necessarily the top 1%, right, the ultra wealthy when we think of the billionaires, but just average American people that earn perhaps $200,000 a year are not contributing one penny to the Social Security payroll tax. And in order to provide more funding, bolster the program, and yes, add more monthly money, an additional sum that we're seeing here with this program, in order to do that, we have to raise revenue. And so, not surprised that Bernie Sanders and the Democrat that has also co-sponsored this bill is looking to raise taxes on people making more money. But it's just a necessity because, unfortunately, we're not getting that money from any other source. And so that's what has to be done. Taxes will have to be raised. Whether or not that could ultimately trickle down to the little guy, who knows? Hopefully, those taxes in its final form would not be too substantial that it could potentially make people go out of business or have to lay off employees and shorten their workforce. But, it is a necessity, and that's the only way that we're going to get this revenue. Even the bill in its current form doesn't pass Congress. Even if it doesn't, observers expect some kind of change to Social Security to ensure it serves the need of recipients well into the future. So yes, this bill not be the final form. It may not be the final ultimate bill that gets put on President Biden's table, on his desk for him to sign, but we could see other people in Congress take note. Right now, Congress isn't too focused on Social Security. They have a lot of issues on hand, and especially with the midterm elections, as politicians are not necessarily fighting for the elderly right now, unfortunately. They're mostly focused on winning re-election and making sure that they are not a lame duck politician. And so perhaps after the midterms, into December, well, unfortunately, there's a lot of recess and break with the holidays, so Congress won't be as active and around and available with the holidays, but hopefully into that new year with 2023, we'll not only get a substantial COLA boost of hopefully closer to 10%, but maybe some new proposals as well could come with 2023 and the new year. But Shedden did say that I'm confident changes will be made. I don't know if this is the bill that will pass, but there was more and more movement on it. So that's where we stand right now. We haven't necessarily seen any other proposals come out of the Congress. We have heard some rumors and speculation on proposals, and you might also hear other YouTubers talk about some new Social Security action, but a lot of those bills and other talks that you might be hearing from YouTubers may actually have been something that came out of 2020. So just take everything you see and read with a grain of salt. Of course, we on this channel make sure to update you guys every single time something brand new happens. We give you the facts, we tell it like it is, we don't sugarcoat anything. And so all updates and news and developments could be found right here. This is your one-stop shop. So I hope you enjoyed this video. More updates will follow suit. If you did enjoy it, make sure you share it on social media, get the word out, spread it with your friends on social, and give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and make sure you are subscribed and have those notifications turned on. That will notify you every time we do upload a brand new video. And if you guys like the live content, let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Let us know if you prefer the live over the recorded. Just to help me out so I can better serve you guys. And also, make sure you get some free stocks, all free. Use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms, Robinhood and or Webull. You'll get some free stocks, some valued to thousands of dollars. So let us know what stocks you get. And if you want to connect me on social media, I am on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. Use those links down below in the description of this video, and you can connect with me there. I look forward to meeting you guys on social, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care for now.